Yeah, welcome to Popcorn and Reels. I'm the man with no name MC, Bluetooth CCFR, and on this episode, I am flying solo. But in flying solo, the perks that comes with this is the fact that I have watched All of Us Are Dead. Yes, it's out on Netflix. It was to be out on the 28th of January, and yeah, it's past. So yeah, I've seen it. I actually binge watched it over the night entering the morning. So I haven't slept. So I'm just going to give you guys as it is hot. The plot of the television series All of Us Are Dead, it tells the story of a tense battle between students turned into zombie hordes struggling for survival. Now, the surviving students are trying to find their way to survive the incident with no food, no water, and of course no internet because the gas cut the lines. And then, of course, we know that they are looking for objects to fight with. Then, the most important part of this is the fact that, like I stated earlier, is a coming of age movie, but then with the horror elements in it. So the coming of age part is the fact that these are high school students. Now the interesting part of this movie, which I like to call my talking points. Let's start first with the plot devices. Now, the fact that it's based on a high school, like it's a high school setting, we have this banter among the students. We see a class struggle, the rich students, the poor students, we see the bullies, we see those who are being bullied, we see the dynamics between the teachers and the students, we see the chemistry between the students and the students. Now that's the interesting part because like there's a lot of love triangles and people trying to get, lovey-dovey. Like I said, they don't say Valentine, they come, that kind of thing. So yeah, everybody's trying to like get into a relationship and then the zombie apocalypse happens. Then. So yeah, crazy things are happening as one musician would say, but then that's exactly what happens in All of Us Are Dead. Now let's go straight into the characters now. One very interesting thing about this television series is the fact that the characters were well thought out. Given the fact that this is off a digital comic book now at our school, which was written by Joo Dong-geun. This is the Korean name they had. But yeah, Joo Dong-geun, he was one who wrote the digital comic series, and they now transferred it into what we are having now on Netflix as All of Us Are Dead, which I still believe they copied the high school on that one that they were killing everybody's High School of the Dead. I believe they copied it, but well, they say they did not copy it because this one came out around 2009 and 2011 before it was now made into the movie that we are seeing in 2022. But yeah, now the characters, as I was saying, crazy characters. Now the craziest character, I believe in every series there must be somebody you hate. Well, in All of Us Are Dead, you will definitely hate Na-yeon. Yes, her name is actually Na-yeon, well, it's pronounced Na-yeon and the spelling is Na-yeon. But yeah, you will hate her. Everybody hates her. But then the story behind every character is what makes this really interesting. So character development is a real plus. I give it an A1 on this fantastic character development. Then the dialogue and the scripting. Like, I would give the script writers like a cup of coffee. Like, those guys deserve accolades. Knowing that this is a high school setting, you could see that interplay between the characters. Like the bars goes, all that banter that one person will tell another person something, they follow through, we go on. Like it was really nice. Then we see the interplay of dialogues between characters who know themselves and characters who get to know themselves but understand how they work together. Like it's really a classic. Then the acting. The child actor or the child actors in All of Us Are Dead will actually give you a run for your money. Like the way they will just say cry, pop, and on cue, tears go just come on. I don't know how they do it, man, but yeah, the characters, everybody was on point. From Cheong-san, you will hear that name Tanya when you're watching this series. So yeah, just get used to it. Yeah, they have very, very, very funny names, at least from where I'm coming from. The names are quite hilarious. But then, yeah, the characters, the dialogue, and their acting is on point. Facial expressions, my head, well, like I said, I've still not slept. So, like, you can pardon me for being on hype and jumpy about this. Because, yeah, the series is really interesting. Then, the high points of this series. Well, the high points would be the fact that it's a zombie series. It has all those mini jump scares. Like, since you already know that it's a zombie apocalypse, of course you're expecting zombies to jump out from either from a room or to hit something, and the zombies will come out. And these zombies are not like the slow moving zombies. Man, if they just hear sound, everybody's running, man, because man, like, and Then the zombies have characters. That's it. My best zombie is the zombie in the staircase. Watch out for that. I'm not giving any spoilers, but I'm just saying, watch out for the zombies in the staircase. Of course, it's a high school, they have staircases. So, like, in every staircase, you should expect the zombie. That kind of thing. Yeah, so watch out for the zombies in the staircase. And yeah, the evolution of how the story then spirals, like, you wouldn't expect what will hit you. That's the most interesting part of All of Us Are Dead. Like, a quick one. Never invest in any character. Because, like the name goes, all of us are dead. Like, you will expect everybody to die in this series. I think you should expect everybody should die in the series. Because those who would or might or you think will survive would die. That kind of thing. But then, it didn't end well. That's what I'll say about the resolution from my standpoint. But I think you should go and see it so that you know whether, like, it ended well. Well, like I said, I'm not giving any spoilers. So when you watch it, you find out whether it actually ended well. Like, whether the whole resolution, whether they acted the thing well, the scripting, and then, like, the story, whether it goes like this and just dips. You know that thing when you sketch a horse and the beginning of the horse will be fine, then at the end it will not be rubbish, like Game of Thrones. But no, like, I believe this series actually did well. Like, it ran through. The resolution to me was not well. It didn't land very well, but it landed. That kind of thing. But the landing, I feel, would make room for a part 2. Yes, I believe there should be a part 2 because, like, the way it ended, or when, if you have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Like, but if you haven't seen it, well, let's expect for you to think that there will be a part 2, just as I'm thinking there will be a part 2. And definitely I'm going to rate this series a 7.8 over 10. And the reason why I'm not giving it a full 8 over 10 is because, of course, I watched this. First I started with the dubbed, and later I went with the subtitle, because I don't really enjoy watching series that have original language and subtitle. They go and watch the dubbed version, because, like, I feel it's transcribed immediately the way it's supposed to be. I don't know whether the dubbed is better. But sure, you will be the judge of this. So yeah, the 7.8 over 10 is what I'm giving this series. All of Us Are Dead. It's out on Netflix. Check it out. And if you think you have opposing views as to my review of this movie, you can drop your submissions in the comment section below, or you can just hit the like button to tell me yes, I did well. And yeah, write it like, I like your review too, that kind of thing. And you can also drop your rating, because I don't think mine should be the final rating. If you want to give it a 10 over 10, feel free. If you want to give it a 2.5, it's your luck. But, like, at the end of the day, we have seen it. All of us are dead. Go for P. That kind of thing. Yeah. Don't forget this popcorn and reels. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, and don't forget to drop a comment. And as always, thanks for watching and keep watching.
They call series movies. Make God help now.
How many times I call them movies?
6 times.
My name is Charles Idoje, the one you love to call Unlucky Lala. What should I say? Now, damn they rush us. Yes, so you are onto popcorn and reels. Do not change the guy. The guy. You can edit, have you?
We are not editing it, sir.
You're not editing it. Yeah, do not change the die. Come on. You get why?